All right, we're going to do our first podcast of the year. This is going to be just a overview of what's going to be going on for iDrive from 2021 and beyond. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. We're going to do a couple of these maybe once a month and just kind of give you updates on what's going on iDrive. If you haven't already, we're on Instagram at iDrive Orlando, and obviously you can visit us online at idriveorlando.com. So getting into the first of many announcements, Icon Park on iDrive, obviously where the big wheel is, and Starflyer. They're going to bring in the Museum of Illusions. It's where the old skeleton museum is, right next to Tapo Toro in that area. And they're going to have just a, as you can see from this picture, just a little room which basically just Instagrammable rooms where you can do cool pictures and post, and little neat attraction, something to give you something to do outside the theme parks that's fun for your Instagram. Moving on from there, the big announcement too that hasn't broke construction ground yet, but it's going to very, very shortly, is next to the big wheel and Starflyer, you will have the world's tallest drop tower. And we already have the slingshot on iDrive, but we will be moving that slingshot that's a little north of Icon Park to Icon Park, and that will be the world's largest slingshot. So look for those two attractions to start construction soon, and hopefully they're done by the end of 2021. Other news on iDrive, let's go to SeaWorld. SeaWorld is going to be doing a roller coaster called the Icebreaker. And if you want to look that up on Google, some very cool photos of the construction. They're pretty much in completion. So I expect this one to be up by spring break. So that'll be great. That'll be really cool to check out. Other things going on. This is one of the most anticipated roller coasters, I think, in a while, is the Jurassic Park roller coaster at Islands of Adventure at Universal Studios. I'm a big fan of the Jurassic Park movie series, and I always like the Jurassic Park ride, the water ride, but this having a roller coaster right there in that area at Islands of Adventure, I think is going to be fantastic, and very looking forward to that. And same with the Icebreaker. I think this is pretty much going to be ready to roll here by spring. So hopefully with the coronavirus and our tourists coming back, travel restrictions hopefully are changing in the next couple of months, and hopefully by spring break, all of our United Kingdom and friends in Brazil can travel over here and enjoy this great attraction. The other new attraction that's great on iDrive, very north end, by the outlets on the north end, almost toward the Mall of Millennium. The old Artagon Mall is now called Dyer Park Orlando, and this is just a big museum of cars, and they have other attractions in there, like go-karting, which is fun. They have a big arcade. They have bowling. And it's connected to the Bass Pro Shops, that movie theater. So it's definitely worth checking out. Even that putting edge, the indoor putting mini golf, is still there. So you can see here the bowling alley. It's pretty cool. So definitely worth checking out. Dave & Buster's is always, pretty much at capacity. So this place is really open. If you're interested in checking it out, I definitely would go down here, give you something to do with your kids. Other than that, there's some new apartments and hotels going up, and I think we're going to have a real estate podcast next. So I'll cover all the real estate because we run IDriveRealty.com. So if you're ever interested in buying, selling, or leasing, whether it's commercial property or an apartment, just go to idriverealty.com or email Mark at idriverealty.com, and we can hook you up and find out what you're looking for. So that's about it. What else is going on? I think it's a new year. We posted about Twisty Treat. What other posts have we had here? Cool post about Universal. You can see the Jurassic Park going in right here. You got your Harry Potter museum, and I like this picture because you get the whole taste of iDrive all lit up. You got the Star Flyer here, the Icon Park, Slingshot, the Volcano Bay. Volcano Bay obviously is closed down right now. It's going to reopen in March. They just close it down for the winter. And then you get to look at all the hotels. You know, back here you got the Hilton Orlando, the Rosen Center. This is the Aventura, the great rooftop bar at the Aventura, always fun. The Royal Pacific, Cabana Bay. This is your Westgate. These are the two new resorts on iDrive. The Endless Summer Resort, owned by Universal, the first two resorts on iDrive. So really gave a real pick-me-up to that area of iDrive. So that part's really going to grow. And other than that, we will check in with you next month. So thanks for tuning in to our first podcast of 2021, and we'll try to do these updates for you on iDrive every month. And hopefully we get our tourists back soon. Stay safe. And if you need any help, visit us on idriveorlando.com.